A province adjacent to the south of Hanoi capital, Hanam has a convenient transportation network and is located on the north-south railway axis, National Highway number 1A and the North-South Expressway. It takes just over an hour to get to Nội Bài Airport or Hai Phong Port, which are important gateway for traveling and important exporting goods. In recent years, Hanam province has taken giant steps in its socio-economic development. Its GRDP, gross regional domestic product, increased by 11% per year on average. GRDP per head in the year 2019 was recorded at $2,700. By the end of June 2020, Hanam province has over 315 FDI projects from 12 countries and territories with a total investment capital of $1.4 billion. Electric power lines, telecommunication systems, water supply and sewage networks sufficiently and stably meet businesses' requirements. The system of financial, banking, insurance services, hotel and restaurants in Hanam is very convenient and modern to meet the needs of individuals, organizations and businesses. A custom branch is specially set up for the control of industry zones and a system of inland clearance depots and industrial services in Hanam help businesses to easily complete their import-export procedures and formalities. Hanam has a network of medical facilities from provincial to grassroots levels. To meet the medical needs and healthcare for people and businesses investing in the area, it has planned to build a high-quality medical center on 940 hectares with over 7,000 beds. Here, the second campuses of the two largest central hospitals in Vietnam, namely Việt Đức Hospital, Bạch Mai Hospital, with over 2,000 beds, are in operation. Currently, geriatric hospital with a scale of 500 beds and a number of other hospitals are being built. With a population of over 800,000 people, Hanam has 60% of its working age population. This is an abundant and qualified human resource to meet the demand of labor recruitment of enterprises in the province. Hanam has a diverse system of universities and colleges, vocational training, namely Industrial University, University of Commerce, Pedagogical University, Hanam Vocational College and Nam Cao University with an area of 754 hectares, attracting leading national universities and colleges. Their construction investment helps Hanam to become a center for training high-quality human resources of the region. Hanam natural tourism resources are plentiful and diverse, with famous lands and many festival activities that will be an impressive highlight for tourists and investors coming to Hanam. In May 2019, it was at Tam Chut National Key Tourist Area where the United Nations Vesak Celebration 2019 was successfully held with the participation of many heads and international delegates from more than 115 countries and territories around the world. Another impressive point is the construction of golf courses of Kim Bang and Thượng Lĩnh that has been approved by the Prime Minister. At present, these golf courses have been built and put into operation. In the field of industry development, Hanam has planned 8 concentrated industrial zones with a total area of over 2,500 hectares, 7 of which have been synchronously invested and put into operation, such as the industrial parks of Dong Van 1, Dong Van 2, Dong Van 3 supporting industrial park, and Dongban 4 with an area of 221 hectares, 320 hectares, 523 hectares, and 300 hectares respectively. Hoa Mak Industrial Park covers an area of 131 hectares, Joseon 377 hectares, and Thanh Liêm 293 hectares. Hanam is preparing to invest in infrastructure of Thái Hà Industrial Park with an area of over 200 hectares. Hanam has proved itself to be a province that has a great potential to develop and attract big investors locally and internationally, including those from Korea, Japan, Singapore, Taiwan, the US, etc. Namely KMW Company, Seoul Semiconductor Group, Annam Electronic Company, Honda Vietnam, Sumi Vietnam, Number 1 Hanam Establishment, Dutch Lady Milk, Saigon Beer, etc. The businesses investing in Hanam share the view that this is an attractive investment environment with many incentives in the policy of attracting investment.
하남성은 교통이 편리하고 관세청이 직접 공단 지역을 관리하기 때문에 수출입 물류가 매우 편리합니다. 또 하남성에서의 투자 절차는 굉장히 빠르고 원활하게 진행되는 편입니다. 그리고 저희는 공장을 건설하는 과정에서 하남성과 해당 기관들로부터 보안 문제나 아니면 인력 수급에 대한 많은 지원을 받았습니다. 따라서 이곳 하남의 투자 환경은 친기업적인 정책으로 인해서 매우 편리하고 효율적이라고 생각돼서 저희는 하남성을 선택하게 됐습니다.
In parallel with the promotion of industrial development, Hanam Province also attaches importance to agricultural development towards modernization. With an area of nearly 55,000 hectares of agricultural land, rice is always the focus of investment to improve productivity and quality. In addition, Hanam Province has planned the growing and processing of hygienic vegetables and fruits with high added value to serve large supermarkets and export on an area of nearly 1,000 hectares. The province has made it a priority to raising dairy cows. For industries, time of land lease up to 50 years, only Dongban 3 Industrial Park up to 70 years. Exemption from land rent for 7 to 15 years. Tax exemption for the first 2 years and a 50% reduction for the next 4 years. Particularly, Hanam has policy to support training and recruitment of quality labor. Land rental duration is 20 years and can be extended upon expiry. Exemption from land rental during land reclamation 1 year. Cash support after investment for part of expenses on construction of infrastructure within the project. Industrial production, high-tech agricultural production and processing, healthcare, education, human resources training, tourism services, urban development. Ten commitments of Hanam Authority with investors. Supply sufficient electricity at all times to businesses. Grant investment certificates, land allocation decision or land lease contract within 3 days at the latest. Ensure that synchronous infrastructure and essential services are provided to the fans of business. Sufficiently supply suitable manpower to businesses. Provide clean land free of charge for businesses to build houses for workers. Create trustworthiness and consistency in policy making and giving maximum support to investors. Make available high quality service in entertainment, healthcare, security, etc. to specialists and expatriates and their relatives coming to Hanam. Ensure maximum security and order for investors, taking into account issues involving expatriates' capital and property of the business entities. Ensure that there are no work-related strikes or demonstrations in the area of Hanam. Establish a hotline to the Secretary and the Chairman of the province. With many advantages and preferential investment policy, 10 commitments of Hanam authorities once again affirm the potential and strengths of Hanam in the process of making itself an attractive destination for both local and